With all the numerous releases Games Workshop does these days, with Kill Team Hivestorm, Kill Team starter sets, bunch of Combat Patrol magazines, and all sorts of boxes and whatnot, it is really easy to get lost in the new products. But today, for a change, I decided to take a look at an older product, namely at this nice Space Marine Librarian in Terminator Armour. I know, there is a new one in the Leviathan box. It looks quite cool, but to be honest, I like this one more. And that is why we're gonna build it today. This is our box. You can see that it's not a lot of stuff here in the box, which is a good news for us. Let's open it. The contents of the box are liberated, not without a struggle, and we have some instructions here. Apparently we have some options, either to use a hand number 7 or a bolter number 8. We all know what we're gonna go with, definitely a bolter. And this is our sprue, which is a really nice sprue. Not a lot of details, as I said before. So let's go ahead and build it. These instructions are not particularly clear what should be done first, but as always we follow the logic of assembling the body. So we're gonna go with the front part of the body number 1 and the second one number 2. This is bit 1 and this is bit 2. Bits 1 and 2 are prepared. Let's see how they should be fitting together. Somewhat like this. Let's glue them. And our torso is assembled. Piece of advice: if you really like to paint your minis super carefully, you probably might want to do these bits, the back bits, separately, because otherwise it might have hard to access areas over here on the back of the cape. But I myself don't care that much. That is why I'm just gonna glue this mini together. Moving forward, I think we will go with the right arm 5 and a bolter number 8. This is bit number 5, and this is bolter number 8. Note how it says 7B instead of 8, so it used to be 7B in previous instructions. Both bits are prepared. Let's see how they should sit together. I can see that there is a lock over here, so it should be somewhat like this. Actually very neat. But before we glue them, we need to drill some holes in the bolter over here. Okay, the holes are done. They are more or less fine. And now it's time to glue the arm and the bolter together. I'm gonna put some glue over here. This is our right hand. We're gonna give it some rest. And in the meanwhile, we will go and assemble a left hand number 3 with a stuff number 4. Let's start with the stuff. This is the stuff number 4. The stuff is cleaned up. It's really beautiful, looking incredibly cool. Let's move to the hand that should hold it, the hand number 3. The left hand is cleaned up. Let's try and see how it should be assembled with the stuff. So it should be like this. You see that these are 2 pieces that are touching together, so the arm should be in place, and then this power cable that goes to the stuff should also be touching the thing. So I'm gonna put some glue over here and over here. I don't really like the flimsy cables, but we don't have any other choice here, so we have to roll with the punches, so to speak. So this is the position. Gonna give this stuff some rest. And in the meanwhile, we can come back to the right arm. It has a lock over here. Let's see how it's supposed to be attached. It is fairly fixed position. Very nice, I like it. So we're just gonna glue it. So this lock is not particularly fixed. It is a bit wobbly, but I think it's still gonna be fine. So we're just gonna put it like this. And of course, if you take a look from this angle, you should see that he is pointing in the same direction as he is looking at. So this is totally correct assembly on our part. Moving forward, let's see if we can do anything else while we still wait for this arm to glue itself. We have a shoulder pad 6 that should be on the right arm. Let's go for it. This is shoulder pad number 6. You know what? I actually think this shoulder pad is a little bit boring, so I fished out another one from my reserves of shoulder pads, and this is the one that we're gonna be using instead. Has a Crux Terminator. I'm not entirely sure if this is a correct use on the right shoulder for the librarian, but there is nobody in this room to stop me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it. Some really cool kit bashing is happening. Yeah, I'm being ironic here, of course. And this is our shoulder pad, looking really nice. And now let's take a look at the arm. So what is this arm up to? I think it is more or less done. The cable is a bit off, but that is to be expected from flimsy cables. Can fix it straight away. So there is supposed to be a lock. Somehow should be locked here, because you see there is a pin. It's not pin, but a pin looking thing, kind of thing, and it should be somewhere loosely here. There is a kind of similar kind of hole over here, so let's take a look. That is most likely the correct position. I'm gonna try to put some glue on this shoulder pad. Okay, I think this is how it's supposed to look like. It's a bit wonky look on this shoulder pad, but it's fine. And now what is left is only to put this guy on the base. Before we do that, let's check the base first, if it has any sort of defects. No, it looks good. So let's try to glue our fella. And I'm gonna try to drop him roughly in the middle. So as you can see, I'm trying to make it look like his head is roughly in the middle of the base, and that is seemingly working. Alright, my friends, and here we have it. Our Terminator Librarian is finally assembled. Looks actually quite cool. Much cooler than on the picture. I anticipated that it will be something more disastrous, but it is kinda really nice. Remember, this is a Primaris kind of Terminator, so we have a newer one over here, which, as you can see, is a bit taller. So these so-called Primaris Terminators, even though they never have been called this way, they are a little bit taller. But still, the sculpt of the old one is really cool. It does not look like it is completely out of realm of possibility or reality or whatever. Now I feel like we have to build another Terminator Librarian from Leviathan box. We will do this fairly soon. Stay tuned for that. And I think that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of Terminator Librarians? Which ones do you like? Which ones do you not like? And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Max is out. Take care. Bye.